horrible situation, this time out of Texas, and please do stay for this video because it is the kind of thing that could happen pretty much to any of us. A dispute that really was not up to that level of violence was escalated because of bad decisions, probably from both sides, and ends up in the worst possible manner. Folks, this is Fernando doing another video for the more survivalists, and if you want to learn more about survival, preparedness, and specifically for this kind of thing, the use of weapons for self-defense, I strongly recommend you get Street Survival Skills and Surviving the Economic Collapse, my books which are available in Amazon following the links below. Specifically for this sort of thing, the kind of thing you learn in proper firearms training, the kind of thing that you hopefully learn from qualified instructors. Well, if that's not something within your cards, you can learn quite a bit from this book. So we have an ex-husband that is going to pick up his son from the house of his ex, and the ex is there with a new boyfriend, and things escalate from there.
I'm fixing to drag you and Anne-Marie.
Jennifer Reed wrote in the document that Christina Reed and Kyle Carruth were having an affair. And according to the filing, Chad Reed was there to pick up his youngest son.
You keep trying to keep my son from me. I'm fixing to drag you and Anne-Marie and everybody else into court.
So, ex-husband, ex-wife, he wants to pick up his son. Apparently, it was said that this was the time in which he was supposed to pick up. The kid is not around, and things escalate from there. The guy is understandably angry. I get that. And this is really one of those cases in which I'd love to know what you think. Who was wrong here? How would you have handled things? Would you be upset? I mean, I haven't even been close to a situation like this. I guess I would be very pissed if my ex-wife is hiding or just not doing what she's supposed to do when I have to pick up my son and he's not there, and when I ask where he is, if this is what's going on here, I would probably be pissed too. Maybe I would try very hard to not escalate things to that point, but this is what ends up happening. So he's angry, he's loud.
Outside with a gun.
And here is the the new boyfriend, lover, whatever you want to call him. Now this guy, he was here before. And because he was either scared or insecure or whatever the hell went through his head, he went back inside, picked up a carbine, and came out with a gun. Which is a horrible decision if you ask me. Personally, based on what I see here, I see a guy that is pissed. I see a guy that, honestly, if I'm this dude here, I would kind of understand why he's upset. So I would really try to de-escalate things. Let's say I don't have an idea. I would go, dude, I don't know where your son is. Let's figure this out. And I would try to de-escalate things. I would not go back inside and pick up a rifle and say, get off my lawn, because this is not someone that is trespassing. He is looking for his son. It's at least the way I see it, and we'll talk about how this actually ended up, because there was a court decision already. This went to trial, and it already was decided, but I would not go out there with a rifle like this guy did. And maybe proving my point is, look at their reaction.
Seeing the weapon, Reed appears to tell Carruth he better use the gun or Reed will take it and use it on him.
This is literally chest thumping. You have the angry older dude, you have the tiny, short, ego-driven guy, and one chest thumping against the other. This is a recipe for disaster, and that's actually what ends up happening. But if someone is that close to your face, I mean, why would you even allow anyone to get that close? But if someone is that close and not striking you, and I'm talking about the bigger guy here, he's not striking at you because he just doesn't want to. And this guy is not sure about striking either. So you just have a dick measuring contest here at this point, which is stupid. And you think that a grown-ass man, and both of them should know better, would be above this. But if you encounter someone like that, try to de-escalate. Don't bring a gun to this thing. And you know what? it's a true tragedy. The idea that this could have been, and this would be one of those cases, maybe, again, I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments below so as to know what you think. This is a case of when assholes collide, maybe, but I'm putting most of the blame on the guy that brought the gun to a situation that was more about, where's my kid kind of situation that is at some point understandable.
And shout at each other. Then Carruth lowers the weapon to fire.
He's not punching him. He's not attacking him. The one that escalated by bringing the gun first was a tiny guy. The guy that makes things even worse by shooting in the ground is a short guy again, the guy in black. And at this point, the guy tries to take away his gun. All right. If you ask me, if I have to play, crystal ball, I would assume that this guy would have taken the gun away from him and thrown it away because he had no intention of punching. I mean, at this point, if you want to land a shot, if you want to punch the guy in his face at that point, you can knock his ass down even if he has a gun. Because at this distance, you are the one that has the upper hand if you know how to fight. If you can land a solid blow in his face, you can fuck him up because you're at contact distance. If you haven't tried this in force exercise, believe me, the guy that is stronger, better at fighting is the guy that wins 10 out of 10 times that you run this drill. There's contact distance. The bigger, stronger guy, the one that knows how to fight better, is the one that wins. He was obviously not intending on striking because if not, he would have done so already. But when someone starts shooting at you or in your direction, you probably get scared and try to take the weapon away. Right? And he does that, and then they start struggling. He breaks away. He has a little bit of distance and puts up a couple of those, probably 9mm. It's a pistol caliber carbine there that I see. A couple shots, and the guy goes down, and that's the end of it. And very tragic. Some people said that the wife of the bigger guy, the guy in green, didn't react accordingly. She later explained that she thought it was an air gun because of how low the report was, mostly because this is a pistol caliber carbine, which has a very low, doesn't sound like a larger gun, and still effective, unfortunately so. But this is how it ended. Right, the guy took a couple, shooting there on the ground. Guy tries to take it away, a little bit of distance, boom, 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 and that's it. Guy goes down. Super sad. And the thing is, this does not end as you probably would have thought, because this woman right here, the ex-wife, she's actually a judge. And the guy actually was found to be not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty because it was determined that he acted in self-defense. Personally, I think that he got away because the woman there is a judge. I don't see this as a case of self-defense. This is not some random attacker dropping by and refusing to leave, leave my property. No, the guy is looking for his kid. You are dating or in a relationship with a woman that should have provided such kid for the father. I think it's fucked up that the guy walked. The guy in black was found not guilty, and he got away with doing this. But lessons here, several. First of all, pistol caliber carbines, damn, they do work. They do work very well. They're compact. They have very little recoil and a couple rounds from 9mm out of that long-ass barrel. They have a little bit more power, and they will do the job. One more lesson here: don't ever let anyone get that close to you. Why? I mean, don't bring a gun to situations that are not intended to be resolved with guns. It is stupid. Check your ego and let things work out in a more civilized manner. If the guy is pissed because his son is not there, maybe try to be understanding of, what? You're actually right. He should be here. He's not. Actually, he's not. You know what? If I'm this guy here and I see that the ex of my new girlfriend or wife or whatever hell, go in there. He's not there. Check for yourself. He's not here. I don't even know where he is. Basically, that's what I would do with someone that is, at least the way I see it, he is in the right in terms of, I should have my son right now, and you're not bringing him. Where is he, right? So that's what I get from this. Maybe your opinion is completely different, but maybe a case of assholes colliding, maybe a case of de-measuring or ego checking gone wrong. But at the end of the day, the guy in green is no longer, and the life of the kid is pretty much messed up in a serious degree, because he knows that mommy's new boyfriend killed his dad. That's basically what it comes down to. Folks, that's my take on all of this. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments there below. See you next time. Take care.